for reminding me though.
It's crazy when you have to do the bare minimum because you have no strength. Like right now, my bare minimum is just catching a sleep during the day so that when the sun goes in, I can be quite alert. I can be moving from one spot to another for my safety. I don't count with a lot of resources as far as friends and family. When you go through station life where you're dealing with mental health issues, like you yourself don't want to be seen differently than what your friends and family know you from, and you isolate. Little by little you start isolating, and so you lose contact with those who care for you, but at the same time you know that it just makes you feel a little bit awkward for them to know your situation, and to avoid feeling bad about yourself, even worse, because people do judge. Fortunately, they do question too many questions, and they don't get to see your real circumstance. They don't get to comprehend why it is that your challenges are getting you this down, and to avoid being you know, that feeling of feeling worse about your situation, you simply have to isolate. You isolate, and it's just you and God. And it so seems to be like that's the best route, because you don't want others to get to know the real reality that's happening to you, because it's quite embarrassing, it's quite devastating, like myself right now. It's devastating that I have to be in this car. I'm at a college right now, and I'm in pain, and I'm just waiting for the hot day to end, and I need to sleep a little bit more. During daytime I sleep, and during nighttime I have to be on survival mode, basically. Survival mode is when you have experienced things in life and you come across several life events that you know that do exist out there. In my case, I've been through a whole lot I am actually gonna be having to put it in a book and write my story, because I've been almost killed 3 times in a place called Skid Road. This place called Skid Road in downtown LA. It's no joke. It was the worst lifetime frame of my life. But God is good to me, and I managed to come out of that. And I'm just thankful that I am able to speak. I still have a voice. And even though I'm not happy yet of where I'm at least I'm happy that I'm not where I used to be. And I know that nothing is permanent. All things change. And for me, I try to keep myself motivated, thinking this too shall pass. And God is gonna see me through this. And I am going to come out of this, and hopefully my story can help others out there who are going through this thing we call life. This thing that most people don't talk in social media, because it's more better to talk about fun things and good experiences versus harsh, crucial circumstances. But I just want to motivate those that are fighting right now, going through sadness. Perhaps you're falling in depression. Like, I've been diagnosed with that, and this thing called PTSD, which stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. It's something I was diagnosed after coming out of a shelter. I landed on Skid Road area during the time of COVID, when I lost everything. I've lost my health, and I lost lots of friends and family. I got disconnected completely, feeling I was gonna die from COVID. And the afterwards that I've been through since then haven't been the best. I feel like, though, I'm in a stage right now where enough is enough, and gonna fight back. I'm gonna do it little by little. I understand that I'm not all there yet. I'm still having daily challenges in life. I never know if I'm gonna have a good day, bad day, energy low, okay energy, if I'm gonna have pains in my body. It's hard. I try to stay positive, But right now what is affecting me is having to sleep in the car. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I do have a place, but it's not habitable. I can't stay there. Look at me. I get a lot of allergies with chemicals, and unfortunately, in my case, the apartment where I live got infested with bugs. Yeah, really bugs. Now I have a trauma with bugs. Ever since after being a homeowner and having to go through life change with staying in the studio and experiencing bed bugs. That was years ago. After that, my life with bugs, I can't tolerate any kind of bug. So this place that I'm staying at right now, supposed to be my home, has been infested with a lot of bed bugs. I mean, not pit bugs. Yeah, bed bugs are always in my head. Oh no, they're actually cockroaches. But oh my gosh, those creatures, really bad. It's like a world of cockroaches up on the roof, on the side, in my bed, in my body. Golly, sweetheart. I am also diagnosed with sleep apnea, and I have a machine. Yeah, but it broke. Yeah, well, I damaged it, I think, because the fact is that one day I wake up, I clean my sleep app, and little do I know that I've been inhaling, breathing. The sleep app machine had bugs. Yeah, bugs. It was so gross. You put this thing in your face, cover up, and you breathe or try to breathe all night so you don't snore. And no wonder I kept smelling a lot of that stinky smell of the bugs. And surely enough, that was my breaking point. I don't ever want to put a sleep app machine, not at that place. I've been having nightmares about it. It's just been horrible. And yet, I reported it to the CD and everything, but some managers, they don't care. As long as they're doing their business, it doesn't affect them. There's always those people that are in need of a low income place to rent, so nothing's being done. And the fumigation was on, and I told them do it really good, and they asked me to put everything away, and look at this. I ended up injuring my foot too. Why? Because I ended up pushing the stuff away from the walls by myself, and that hurt me. As it is, I've been through a big old car accident with a semi-truck, head-on collision. I had 2 slip and falls before throughout the years, and the last one was a T-bone car accident about 3 years ago, and I haven't been the same ever since. So I'm just coping one day at a time and relying on God and the people that are giving me basically a taco here. This lady today, I was coming out of a 7-Eleven. I asked her if she could help me a little bit, and she said, well, I have some food, so okay. I finished it all. I was so hungry. And she just basically gave me her leftovers. And I mean, when you get to the point where you're starving, you don't care anymore. You just want to feed yourself. So I just pray for the food that'll be good, and I thank God for He fed me today. Along with that, I haven't even had this one because I like my soup cold. I mean, I don't like my soup cold. I like it warm, but she also has some caldito. I haven't thrown it away because this might be my dinner. I'm having to start this online YouTube videos only because I know I'm about to have a better outcome. I can sense it. I know that I've been through a whole lot, and I've been praying to God that all of this changes, and I have faith that it's going to soon enough, and I just want to motivate those who are going through something similar to never give up. A few days ago, after they immigrated my house on the 15th, and I've been out of the house since then, I ended up really sick, and they ended up taking me to the hospital, and my state of mind was really messed up. They asked me to go to a mental health clinic, and now people can go there voluntarily, or they can be taken as involuntarily. So there's this thing, I don't know if you know about it. I just happened to learn about it. There's this phone line number where you dial 988 for like emergency crisis when you're feeling suicidal, or even if you're not feeling suicidal. In my case, I called because I couldn't get a hold of my therapist. It was after hours, so I called 988 and just vent out and tell them what's going on and all of that. They're the ones that told me about this place called Exodus. So I landed over there. I told them what had happened to me and how even my sleep app machine was infested with those bugs, and that was my breaking point, and how I can't even sleep inside my house because my skin irritates literally. And now I have asked the landlord, the manager, if she was going to give me a place to stay during the humiliation, but no response was given to me, so I stopped asking. I feel like why keep asking when and they're just ignoring you. So the next best thing I did was stay in my apartment, but in the parking lot. Now, feeling very, very sad about the situation and very embarrassed to sleep in my community where they know me, I would get out of a parking lot and sleep in random places close to my house. But I always have to be like in a, you know, awake, just alert. Yes, anything that happened to you, you can be assaulted. You know, like I've been too many times, almost killed. I just, I don't want to even remember the times that I've been in a crisis in the midst of weapons, knives. It's been hard. The stuff that I've seen and I've been across, it's just really, really hard. But the thing is, so I got 988. They sent me to this place called Exodus. Then I was having a hard time breathing. On top of sleep app machine thingy, I also have diabetes, so I'm supposed to take my medication and eat it well. So I hadn't been eating well, and my heart was palpitating really hard. So they take me to the Exodus, and then I spent a day and a half. Which Exodus, by the way, was pretty cool. Like, I mean, it wasn't like a cuckoo place like it's some TV shows they show, like, like, you know mental health. Needs to be outspoken more. Like, people need to know more about it. Like, there's help out there, and they don't make you feel like bad. They don't. It's not a jail type. Well, it could be to those that are not, you know, mentally capable of, like, just, I don't know what the term would be, like, there's people that are really, really messed up, and people that just need a little bit of help. So if you happen to be to the extreme where you're really, really messed up due to drugs or alcohol, and you just don't even know what you do, they help you there. They give you medicines, and they could definitely isolate you if you're being kind of harmful to others. But if you're not, if you're in a good state of mind, I mean, by a good state of mind, I mean, like, you're okay, you're not causing any harm to others, then basically that place was like pretty chill. They had like this sofas that convert like into a reclining bed, which is kind of cool because I needed to elevate my foot. um and they give you snacks. I was there for about a day and a half. And there's also TV, there's restrooms, they let you shower. The only thing I didn't quite like, which I didn't see necessarily, but I guess it has to be done that way for the security of other people, they don't let you come in with your own clothes. Oh, they give you this thing that looks like a big pajama, and like scrubs, like, like kind of like the stuff you change into when you go to a medical emergency clinic. So nothing underneath, and not even a hair tie. You can't take anything. And then they take away your stuff. They put it in a locker. You don't have access to your phone or medicine or anything. And if you have medicine, they give it to you there. And you're just there. Just allowing yourself to chill, calm, and re-energize, basically. And then the other thing I experienced was, they told me, go next door. I was at an Exodus over there by 120th Street, by Martin Luther King, and next to it, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Hospital. So they advised me you should go there, and just basically ask them for a sleep app and have them do your breathing test, which I did. I went over there. Now, funny thing is, I was expecting just in and out, but I was still kind of messed up, and they uh, basically just took me in, and I didn't know what was happening. All I know is that all of a sudden I sense a different vibe on how they're treating you, and I keep hearing this thing called 5051, which is like, what is it? What's 5051? Like, they kept referring to me as another 5051, and I'm like, 5051, I guess that's my number given as a client, as a patient. Now I know it's supposedly when people had gone, like, yeah, cuckoo, I guess. So they gave me this blue apron, like a blue, this time was like a blue pair of pants, disposable, and a blue shirt. And they don't let you go to the restroom without being like walk to the restroom, like, literally, like if you were in jail or something. I never been in jail, but there are officers there just watching you every single step, like literally. That I didn't like that, because I'm like, I'm just feeling sick. I just, there's nothing, I'm not being violent or anything like that for you to be walking me over. Like, I, yeah, my foot hurts, but I don't, just tell me which direction and I can go to the restroom myself. And anyway, so, and the thing is that when you go to the bathroom, they have this little window, and they're like peeking at you. They're like, I'm like, I want to do my business. Please close that window. And they're like, no, we have to keep an eye on you. I was like, okay. So, yeah, and then they took me to this other place, this other, like a bed. This is like a bed, but I was just there. And they mentioned something about wanting to send me somewhere else if I wanted to, but it was gonna be like a lockdown thing, and I was like, no, I don't need to go nowhere like that. Like, I just need to be in a safe environment and sleep well, and I'm good. Plus, I got things to take care of outside. I can't be going to no institution or anything like that. Like, no way, Jose. I'm not going anywhere. And they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna let you talk to the doctor. Which, by the way, the doctor was so funny. It's not really, well, it is doctor, but it's not really like you're talking to a doctor in person. Like, they bring this little machine with like a computer device, and they just introduce you to, hey, this is your doctor, and this person on the other side of the screen is talking to you and asking you questions. And the first question is, do you feel like harming anyone? Do you feel like harming yourself? I'm like, I'm just so tired, and I'm feeling like ready to leave this place. And so, yeah, they really question you a lot of, like, if you're thinking suicidal thinking ideas. But it's like, all I'm thinking is to kill this, this stress. I just want to have my happy life again, the happy life where I can provide for myself, have a nice place to sleep, and just be me again. But yeah, so I get out of there, I get discharged, and I come back home thinking, okay, by this time, it's been 6 days after the vacation, thinking, okay, it's time to go back in, everything's cool. I go inside. I'm about to start, because I have a studio, mini micro studio. They call it a bachelor studio. I'm about to start cleaning when all of a sudden I start feeling my socks wet. and it was the toilet and the bathtub flooding with water. And it had reached from the bathroom all the way to where I was standing in the little square 6x5 studio I have. And I'm like, oh no. Now, I still don't have energy. My foot still hurts. And now I'm having to walk around this dirty, nasty water. So I hurry and put as much as paper or rags, whatever I can, so the water can be absorbed by that. And I go to the bathroom and I tighten the thing so the water can stop coming out. This has been going on and on. The plumbers or whoever fixes the next door neighbor or around the area, they do their best, but then I don't know, there must be a problem with the place or something, because I managed to clean my side of the excuse me, I managed to clean my side of the tub, but then when I come back, it's like messed up. Literally, it looks like bubbly volcano dirt, and you just start smelling all of that. And so, to avoid all that kind of smells, I just simply get out. I get out and be in my car, and I notify the manager. And up to today, actually after yesterday, because 2 days ago, I told her, I sent her a text that it was all taken care of. Because I did request a maintenance, but she never responded. So ultimately, I'm the one having to live there, so I took care of it. I had to do what I had to do. I went and bought some baking soda, some soap, plunger thing, and I took care of it myself. Now, little by little, I'm still cleaning the house because it's still messed up, and I don't want to hurt myself again. So, and I'm the type of person that I don't like asking for help. I really don't like asking for help. I have good neighbors, and they've seen me in and out, and they've seen my challenges. They've seen me when I was there. When I arrived there, I arrived with a wheelchair, a walker, and some good neighbors that I have, they have helped me, like getting like my groceries. I have luckily a supermarket across the street, so they help me and stuff like that. But I don't like asking for people to help. I don't know. It's just, I feel that it's better if I can do it on my own, even if it's little by little, than to ask for help, because I don't want to have to like feel like pressure into doing anything that I don't want to do. Because you have those good neighbors, but then you have all those other not too good neighbors, especially me being a female person. I have to take care of myself. I can't afford to be like taken advantage only because of my circumstances. So yeah, so then I basically cleaned that out, and then as you can see in other videos that I posted, this thing 211, I called 211 too many times still, and they informed me about a place nearby. I'm living now near Torrance, and they send me somewhere in Lundale where they do free washing. Now it's only once a month, so since I hadn't had any money left, living on this thing called GR, which is like so little money, peanuts money. It's not enough. So I had a lot of clothes. Everything basically that was in the house needed to be recleaned because the harsh chemical that they put was still lingering. So I was getting all these rashes, but I didn't mind the rashes. I mean, as long as there's no more bugs in my skin, Uh, so last night, as you can see, I still have two more. I'm doing baby things. I had another big one here, and the bag was full. I literally hadn't done my laundry for about 2 months. 2 long months, yeah. And so I just felt like I needed to do everything yesterday. It was covered by some program. I still need to find out exactly who they are, but yeah, they have this way of helping people, the most needed people. You don't even have to show your ID or anything. Most people just put their name, not even their last name, on the list, and that's how they go in order. And they have this little sticky notes where that's how you know who's is who's. And I must have done like 4 big old loads. Like, yeah, it was a lot of clothes, and I didn't have to pay any of it. It's free laundry, and I was surprised and blessed also with the fact that they feed you. They actually have like little baggies, kind of like the bags they give you at the shelter. Peanut butter and jelly, your favorite, you know it, yeah. So that peanut butter and jelly, some snacks, some juice, water, and then I was surprised even more when this lady comes and pats me in the back, and she's like, "Hey, honey, come over. The pizza's here." I'm like, "What? Pizza? You gotta be kidding me. For reals? I love me some pizza." And she's like, "Yeah, we have pizza." And I go, and yeah, they're giving slices of pizza. Oh, it was so wonderful, so yummy, so warm food. And it was like they give you this little tiny pieces, but I mean, for not even possibly considering you were gonna have anything in your stomach, that feeds you up, and like you get filled. I got two little skinny pizzas, one cheese, one pepperoni, and I was full. I was literally full, because when you don't have and like anything, if you get some, it's like your body takes it like, wow, this is a big meal. And I was impressed that I was full, and because I didn't even have the peanut butter jelly. I'm like up to here with peanut butter jelly, like, like, it's like peanut butter jelly are for people that are in the shelters. So don't get me wrong, I still eat here and there peanut butter and jelly, but yeah. So having that pizza was yummy, and I just can't wait to get out of this living situation of having no income, and actually be able to get back to a job or improve my status of my financial situation here. And then once I get better, I'm willing to give back to community, because I am so grateful to many of you who have, you know who you are, the people that have helped me around, like with the littlest thing, like a cup of water, a little bit of money for gas. Thank you to all the people from the church. I know I haven't been able to give back yet, but once I get out of all this, and once I get my new apartment, which I'm getting soon, because I have asked for help, and hopefully I don't have to be in that little tiny place anymore. I am planning on doing everything I can possibly do to help myself better, get stronger, of course, physically, mentally, and everything, and along the way help other people that are going through this or worse. I just need to speak up At this point, I feel like the need of speaking up and letting people know that you're not alone. Don't isolate yourself. Don't commit the biggest mistake of thinking your life is worthless. Do not kill yourself. Don't commit suicide. It's not worth it. All of us have a little bit of goodness in us that others can rely on. We all need each other, and I might be good at something and you might be good at something else. We all can contribute to a better world. So don't think you're worthless. Even if your mind is playing tricks with you and is telling you, hey, just end it. Why go through the pain and the sorrow? It's not worth it. Think about all the people that you're gonna leave behind. Think about your nieces and nephews. That's one of the things that I always have in the back of my head. I need to be strong for them. I don't want them to ever say, my auntie left this world because she committed suicide. Mm-mm. Yeah, so many times we hear the news of many people, even those who have money, taking that step. And we get surprised and say, what? She or he took his life? Why? Everything seemed well. We never saw it coming. This is something that needs to be out there. I don't want any more people going through the same pain like I was, like I'm still. But hopefully soon it's gonna end. You're not alone. If only more people would really post videos like this one, like the real stuff that happens, then I'm sure, yes, you'll still go through whatever circumstances making you sad and depression and stuff, but at least you know that in the back of your head that you're not the only one. And at least you'll know that, it hurts because you're going through it. But somewhere out there in this world, somebody else is having it even worse. For instance, the times that I was in the wheelchair and like literally dragging myself, I didn't have any help, and I had to go across the street to do grocery shopping. Imagine how possible you're scrolling with a wheelchair and you can't even hold an umbrella. And many times I got home really soaking wet and fear that the cars would not stop because they won't see me because they're driving really fast. But I started seeing some YouTube videos of like people who actually are born without arms or without legs, and I kind of like started hitting into my head like, hey, thank God you have two hands. Yeah, I have two hands. Yeah, sometimes it's messed up and the stuff that I'm grabbing snaps on me, but I have 5 fingers here and 5 fingers here. And yeah, my feet hurt, but I have feet. And yes, I might not have the longest neck that I can wear a beautiful collar necklace, but I still have a neck. I don't have this device here trying to breathe through my neck. There's those that can't even eat, swallow. I have teeth. Something that I have to be aware that yes, I'm going through a lot, yet it could be potentially way worse. Yes, I might not be able to be in my apartment, but I thank God for this vehicle. It's not the best inside anymore. It looks all shitty inside. It's all messed up. I'm like, as soon as I start getting more income, as soon as I start going to a job, I'm gonna have to change for sure the whole carpet, the whole, basically everything, because everything literally is being overused. So it's nasty, it's dirty, it's ripped, and it's just like, it's just a really messed up car. But that's the one thing that kept me motivated, and it has been my motivation. And I've learned that whenever I, feel like giving up completely, I just try to sleep it off, and just, know that that day it's gonna be soon gone, and then a new one's gonna come, and the sun will come out again. So yeah, so here I am waiting for the sun to go in so I can go back home. And well, this is home right now, the car. I don't know what else to say anymore. I guess I just finished venting out a lot. But I'm still tired, so please help me help others. Rate this video, share it as many times as you have to, and if you're going to leave comments, make those comments productive, please. Don't think this is something that can never happen to you, because that's exactly what I thought myself. I would never have to go through something harsh, from having a good job, having a house, owning a house, having 3 cars, having a blast, a good family and everything, to landing like this. Just please respect others as you want to be respected, and keep me in your prayers, because I am still going through stuff, and I know that it can only get better from this point on, because I reached bottom line already, and it's time to turn things upside down. So yeah, thank you for seeing this video to the end. It's almost about an hour now, and I'm just gonna leave you with a famous quote that I love. I forget who says it, but it says, life is like a bicycle. As long as you keep on pedaling, everything's good. You won't fall. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just one day at a time, with or without energy, just keep on pedaling. Don't give up. I know I'm not. As much as my body and my energy feels like giving up, I'm not. Okay, people are going back home from college. And now I have to take a nap. Take care, all of you, and God bless you. And just know that somewhere out there, someone is thinking of you and wishing you the best. I am wishing you the best for you to snap out of whatever you might be going through. It's possible to recover. It is, especially if you have a little bit of faith. I'm keeping my faith in God that this is about to turn upside down for the best of it. Take care. Hey, bye everyone.